Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Smith of the Black Channel here at Ticker Talker, and it's a Friday, and we've got things going every which way. We still got election shenanigans and all that kind of stuff, but if we take a look at the SPY here, here's what you're going to see. Now, what we know to be true is we are now bright green on the month. That's good. However, we're still inside. So we might get some reversals, we might not. But what we got was a reversal to the upside this week. Here. You see this? Pokes down last week, then we take out last week's highs. There's your reversal. And that happened above 342.98, trading 350.01. Now, I tried to have a reversal this morning on the daily. You'll see here in the upper left. All right, we take out yesterday. We took out the highs. Now we took out yesterday's lows, but we're back into the range. So that's potential outside day, which means we can go out and take out these highs. But what you're seeing is a mixed bag in the sectors, and that's why you always want to have up your quote field of all the sectors to see what's going on, because you're going to see a notable difference in the SMH here, blasting the highs, and IBB here, inside day and down and going towards the lows. You see? So when you see that, we don't expect too much out of the futures, although they still might go. We'll see. If you go to QQQ here, once again, took out the lows, but coming back to the previous range in green. It's also the reversal on the weekly, right? It's an outside week that took it out by a few cents, and now potentially the outside month, right? We took out those lows barely on Monday and then starts rallying back. So we'll see what comes of that. If we go to the SMH, one of the names we've been talking about all month was the LRCX. We talked about this, we have. As soon as that did this, here was your reversal, upper middle, right? Above 358.19. It's trading 405 in 5 days. Not bad, huh? You like that? You like that? I like that. There you go. And into the highs she goes. And you're going to see a whole bunch of them. You're going to see AMAT. Still inside day, but trying to climb back up. You can see once again that weekly here. The two down, the back through the previous range, and boom, off she goes. You're going to see the likes of Microchip. Microchip. Once again, inside week here in the upper middle. Goes down. Boom. That's a rev strat right here. As soon as it takes out 111.56. It's trading 126.16. All right? Not bad. If you can get good work, if you can get it. Good thing is that you're listening to my voice right now, so you know to look for this kind of stuff, right? You do. How about Marvell? There you go. Marvell still got some work to do. Still an inside month. But takes that week and still got some room to go to all-time highs. So that was about 41.89, trading 43.44, and still got this stuff to climb up here. Still good on the day so far. If we go to Nvidia, and here's why we look for this potential outside day. As you can see here in the upper left, Nvidia. As soon as this goes green, we're looking for an outside day. Take out both sides because we know that phenomenon exists. We also are looking here. The inside month to the upside above 573.93. You've taken that out too. You also had the reversal on the weekly here. Above 547.71. Now trading 575. Are you kidding me, Rob? I'm like, nope. That's right. Okay, we got SQ. And SQ coming up here, gap and go. Little tricky, but you did have your poke down outside. Now you go into the highs, and so just kind of stalling out near the highs. We'll see if there's a good way into that, something like that. Here's how you'd look at this. On the 15er, take out the highs, take out the lows, and right here, and then you can ride it up. Just getting stuck here a little bit, but still sticking near the highs. You got, speaking about sticking, glue. Good. So glue, here, let's go to 30. You can see this inside 30 pokes down and then comes back. As soon as this goes green, we're looking to be an outside bar. And then the range expands going into the highs because you got an outside month here in the lower middle and an outside week. Now you've come back through this range. So the question, going to be able to strong enough to come up through this stuff, we'll see. Because when you start coming back through here, we're just looking to take out these guys, right? Because these pivots is pretty high. These guys got taken out, and we'll see what comes of that. If we go to slab. Here you can see slab right now going inside and up on the 30, right here in the lower left. 2, 1, 2, continuation. And the reason we'd be looking at this is bright green of the month. If you go to the upper middle, you're going to see the inside weak. You're going to see the poke down, stop them out. Boom, that's a rev strat. We're coming back to take all these guys out, which they did. Once it breaks above 105.99, now trade 113.55. Not bad there. Broader averages still stalling out here, as well they should, with things going, some things going up, some things going down. You got TTD playing a little game we call Stick It To 'em, right? Yeah. Hope you didn't stay short this baby off this reversal here on the daily, you see. Here's your 2-2 reversal right here. New lows, boom. Takes out the highs. No lower low on the daily, and that took that out at 571.60. It's trading $814 since then, right? That's something you might want to know about. So we'll see if it sets up again on the 30, maybe get an inside 30. So far it stops them out and comes back in. If we go to CVS out of the ashes, corpse. Lazarus, come forth. 2-2 reversal on the month here in the lower middle. It's also a reversal here on the weekly once it comes through here, right? Because this stops all these guys out here, and now you go right back in their face and come after all this stuff, you see? And that's above 59.98, trading 66.82. Nice run you got here. We'll see if that sets up, maybe gets you an inside 30 here. If we go to APPN, once again, goes here, inside and down last week for the short. Then we get a new month and a new week and a new day, and boom, right back up. This is called Country and Western. Short it here, cover long. Then you get your rev strat here, the inside bar, down, and then back up over 78.01. Trading 89 bucks. Well, that seems like a good deal to me. So we'll see if that sets up again for you. If we go to, we got some weed going here. TLRY. We'll see how this is going to set up. TLRY. Trying to go inside and up on the 60. This would be directional, but above 1092. It's there right now. That tells you to look at CGC. Trying to go inside 60 and up right now. Here. For the next hour above 24.56 gets my attention, and here she comes. You can also look at the cron. The cron trying to go up on the 60, the ACBs. It tells you all that kind of good stuff. If we go to, come on, there's your inside 60, and that would be above 1130. See if we can get that going for you. MOD. Get. And just off the Ripper list, you can see bright green on the month. Here's your weekly reversal right here. Pokes down through these guys. It was rev strat last week. Stop out these guys, and then back through here above this, above 711. Trading 1037. Do the math. If we go to Roku, sticking it to him here, but good. Outside week. So as soon as this thing went back green here, we're looking for the outside week, right? We are. And a little quick here, just blast it off, and that's okay, because you would have known about it right down in here, right? Inside day, pokes down, 1, 2, rev strat. Here, can you swing trade the strat? Yes, you can. Boom, off she goes. How about APVO? APVO, get. All right, still going here, having a nice week, starting off the month here. And if you go here on the 60, you're going to see this. The inside 60 pokes down and then goes green for the 1-bar rev strat here. Boom. Off she goes. That's how you get in. Or right here. You see this? The inside 60. The 2 down but green, inside and off to the races she goes. Okay, boy, we're running out of time. There's so much to be watching here, and you can see that one of the things, too, is that when you see IBB doing this, you want to see one of these things not like the other. IBB is inside day and down, and you're seeing GWPH going up in this. That's something I'd want to know about, right? It's because these guys are getting what they want. The pharmaceuticals things are selling off, but if they're short, this thing's going up. So with the semis going up, you have AYX. One of these things is not like the other. Bam. Ow. Comes up here. You see the slight higher highs of here. Boom. Down here. Now, you did take this stuff out here in the upper left, so we'll see if there's any more to it. Now you got an inside 60, but you always want to be able to watch the sectors and then the subsectors and the stocks in there for the one of these things is not like the other. And you got Maxer. Ow! Crushed. And you're going to see this here. This goes reversal on the monthly. 2 up by taking out the highs, 2 down, right? When it takes out 25.15, right? So the good thing about that is it gapped, but it didn't take that out yet. So when it hit that 25.15, boom, you can nail it right there. Trading 22.36. Once again, do the math. We talk about kicking pattern. This is what a kicking pattern is. You see this yesterday? It opened on the lows and closed on the exact highs. It's perfect, right? So anybody who's long that can stay long, right? And then they come in, guess who goes underwater? Everybody who bought it yesterday, boom. And now they're all heading to the exits. And then anybody who has stops through here, puke. Surrepta. So IBB is going to tell us to look at all the IBBs. Surrepta. Ow. Ow. So you can see this here. They take out the previous highs. Then, yesterday, when it gaps slightly up and comes back in, now you got problems because you're coming back to a previous range. Now you've got your broadening formation, you see? Here. And they finish the job. These 2 bars are an outside bar of all of this in the upper left, and that's going to show up in your outside week here and outside month. Surrepta in all sorts of trouble as of right now. If you go to XLV, faring a little better. Poke down, now coming back, but we can take a look at things in there to see if anybody's still holding down. Right now you got an inside 60 here in Cigna. Now, the question is triangulate out up here and then back here and come back up. Right now you see the 2-2 reversal on the daily. That's still in force. 2 up, boom, 2 down. You got bright green on the week and the month. You're just running out of that. What's this thing? PXLW. PXLW, and it looks like we got some news in Pixelworks, so you can take a look at that. You've also got GILD. GILD has been a sad story. Sad story. Now, it did take out yesterday's highs and it's coming back through. Last week's highs and coming back through, but you can see still inside month. But even, one of the only companies that has a drug that helps with COVID-19 keeps going down. That's a bad sign. That's why we would wait for this triangulate out. Here we go. And then start to repuke down into here. If we go to INCY. And INCY here. You're going to see this. Go up, stop them out. Then boom, yesterday. Take out yesterday's lows. Still going. Now our target's going to be take this out. 81.87. Give me 81.86. As you can see, it's now red in the month and taking out last month's lows. Problems here in INCY. Go to the ALNY. ALNY. And this is why when you look at things where they're going to close, are they closer to taking out yesterday's highs or lows? This gaps up and comes all the way in. So when it closes here, it's much closer to taking these lows out, which it did. So these 2 bars become an outside bar of all that. The question is going to roll back down or not and get weaker. Still green on the week, still inside on the month, so we'll see how that goes. If we go to EA gap and sit right now down in here, but that also tells you to look at TTWO, which is trying to go the other way, and ATVI. So you see somewhat of a mixed bag there. If we go to ESPR, you can see this here. Inside day, pokes up, boom, rev strat right here. Below 26.27. Trading 25.61. You still got some day left on that. And yeah, I'm always running out of time. As you can see, there's so many setups. Once you know what to look for, that you just want to know what setups look like and then execute on them. You also want to know when the market should be doing nothing like it is, going sideways, gap and sit, because you've got the discernible weakness in the IBB. You've got some weakness in crude here, XLE and the crude gang here, and IBB, and the rotating still in the chip. That tells you futures not doing much. It tells you to go to the stocks, go to the separate sectors, and should be clear as day. All right, well, that's going to do it. I hope everybody had a great week and has an even better weekend. I'm Rob Smith of the Smith of the Black Channel here at Ticker Talker with the Strat Time Report.